Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to get the party started today and talk to you about our three first products. And those are going to be our Enviro Cloth, our window cloth, and our dusting mitt. Before I go into detail about these products, I'm going to tell you a little bit about two of the main ways that people can clean, and those two ways are both mechanically and chemically. So if you picture a weed in your backyard and you want to get rid of it, you could take some weed killer, you could spray the weed would die, and then you have left behind the dead weed and the weed killer. If you were to remove or clean that weed mechanically, then what you would do is physically lift the weed out of the ground, roots and all, throw it away, and you have nothing left behind. So Norwex products clean mechanically, and when used properly, the Enviro Cloth can actually remove up to 99% of bacteria from the surface. And so the reason that this cloth is able to do that is the way that it's made. In order to be classified as a microfiber, a cloth has to be 1/6 the size of a strand of hair. So you take a strand of hair, you split it 6 ways, and there you have a microfiber. Norwex microfiber is actually 1/200th a strand of hair. So you take that same strand of hair and you split it 200 different times, and that is the size of the fibers inside of this cloth. So you have a very dense cloth, and as you wet it and run it over a surface, it is able to pick up all the dirt, grime, debris, bacteria, anything that is left behind, and remove it. So it's an excellent cleaning tool. Additionally, we all have those memories of a cloth growing up. Maybe it was a neighbor's house, maybe an aunt, and they just had that gross, smelly kitchen cloth that you'd wipe the counter with it, and then your hands would smell, and it was just ick. The Norwex microfiber cloths do not develop that type of odor because they are actually embedded with micro silver, and silver is an antimicrobial element, so it actually is going to repel fungus, bacteria, mildew, mold. So as you use this cloth and you hang it to dry, it actually is going to self-purify. It's going to inhibit the growth of anything that's going to make it stinky. So you can essentially use this over and over again without having to wash it every day and without worrying about it getting that gross smell, okay? So the density is also very important when it comes to just everything you're going to pick up. In fact, if you were to unravel this cloth, it would be 1,800 miles of microfiber inside of this cloth. So we call this our E for everywhere cloth because you're going to use this on practically every single surface in your home. Your counters, your sinks, your microwave, your refrigerator, your windows, your mirrors, anywhere that you would traditionally use a paper towel and a spray cleaner, this is going to take place of that. Inside of your car, just anywhere that you can think of. And it's going to go over the surface and pick up all of that is left behind and then just be rinsed off in the sink and hung out to dry. So this is just our E for everywhere cloth, our Enviro Cloth, and basically one of the number one tools I could recommend for your home. And this alone has limited the number of paper towels we have used incredibly. And it's so absorbent. My daughter spilled her drink at dinner the other night, and I could just easily one cloth get it wiped up. And I laugh when I think about the number of paper towels, or maybe I should cry, at the number of paper towels that I would have used previously to clean up that same spill. So this is our E for everywhere Enviro Cloth. So this cloth has a wonderful counterpart, and that is our window cloth. And you can think of these two as Bert and Ernie, wax on, wax off. the hard worker and the glory hound, any way you want to put it, because while the Enviro Cloth is going to do your hard work of cleaning, this is going to come behind it and do your shining. So pretty much any surface in your home where fingerprints can be left behind, your windows, your mirrors, your faucets, your refrigerator, anywhere where you can picture fingerprints being left behind, this can come and shine those away. So you're going to start with your Enviro Cloth, slightly damp, and then you'll follow this up dry, and you're just going to get rid of any streaks, fingerprints, anything that's left behind. So I'm actually going to do a demo on this in the next video so you can see these two in action. But these two are definitely the dynamic duo. Thirdly, we have our dusting mitt, and raise your hand if you hate dusting. So dusting is just one of those frustrating jobs because it seems like it's never done. You dust and the dust returns. So one of the things that's wonderful about this dusting mitt, which by the way, this is one of our #1 host requested items. So when people have a party, this is #1 on their list of things that they want to, because it just makes life easier. So it works with static cling. I like to rub it together, but you don't have to. And you can go around any surface on your house where dust settles. So your bookshelves, the top of your ceiling fan. I like to take it on the rungs of my chandelier and just dunt, dunt, dunt. And it's so easy. Your blinds, it can be used dry for most surfaces, but let's say you haven't done your blinds in 6 months. You might want to dampen it and just get a better cleaning. And then you can just take it over to your trash can and brush it off and keep going. Another wonderful thing about this particular tool is that kids love it. I say to my kids, hey, you guys want to dust? And they're like, sure, give me the dusting mitt, because it's just a fun sort of novelty thing. Friends of mine that have hardwood stairs, oh my gosh, makes life so much easier. The hair, the dust, everything that just sort of collects in the corners there is so easy to remove with this tool. So these 3 products actually make up our household package, which is a starting point for many people with Norwex. And the nice thing about these is that they're all machine washable. So Norwex products come with a 2-year guarantee, so you don't have to worry about them getting ruined in your washing machine. As long as you care for them properly, these are durable and they are meant to last. So all you're going to do is simply throw it in the wash. You want to avoid bleach. You want to avoid detergents that have fragrances, and you want to avoid fabric softener and linty loads of towels, because it will mess with the fiber. But outside of that, you just throw them in and voila, they're good and ready to go, wash and dry, and you can use them again and again and greatly reduce not only the chemicals in your home, but also the massive amounts of paper towels that so many people buy. So like I said, I'm going to be doing a demo here in the next video for you to see the Enviro Cloth and window cloth in action. And in the meantime, I would love to hear your thoughts on these products, which are your favorite, questions you have for me, and whatnot. All right, see you soon.